Administration is a primary part of being a district attorney. Being an attorney is secondary. I'm going to address that. Once you get through law school, I don't think you do anything without being an attorney because it's like beaten into you while you're in law school. But there are days when, yes, as a district attorney, you are playing administrator. And you have problems within your office, just as any other department head has. But most of the time, you get to be the attorney. You get to do cases. You get to do in-office trainings. Now, you don't always get to go to court as much as you'd like to. I would love to go to court a whole lot more than I get to right now. When issues come up within our county, which they do all the time, and it requires time to look at the issues, to research them, that we have not faced in this county before. Example, flight zones with air turbines that people are putting in. You have to go and do a whole lot of research and make some decisions on how you're going to advise the different boards that exist within our county. Now, does that keep me out of doing the criminal stuff in court, which is what most people see? Yes. Is it just as important, in fact, maybe in a lot of cases, more important? Absolutely. Do I still love to go to court? Yes. And in fact, on all the murder cases, attempted murders, I still do them. And same with sexual assault, which are rape cases. I still do those. But there are times that I wish I could be in court.
When I was first elected as a district attorney back in 1986, the then sheriff came to me and said, "Wow, you can do this prosecutor job, you've got it handled. The only problems you're going to come across are going to be personnel problems." And as much as I loved and trusted that sheriff, I found him to be wrong. Hard work and leading by example is how you instill vigor. It is how you lead in an office and how you avoid personnel problems within your office. You have to be an administrator to dovetail these two questions to run that office, but you also have to lead by example. People aren't going to follow you when you ask them to do something you're not willing to do yourself. In my experience, which is considerable, hard work is the key, and people are willing to work hard for you when they know that you're doing the job too. We want to create a district attorney's office where people are proud to come to work in the morning. They're proud to tell people where they work because they know the work they're doing is important and that they're making a difference. That's what we plan on bringing to this office in this next election. Thank you.
Thank you for allowing us to speak to you. Hopefully we were able to assist you in your decision making, particularly as it relates to the choice for district attorney for this coming year. People have asked why I wanted to run. I believe we can do better. This is my home. I'm a lifelong resident of Humboldt County, and I believe we can do better. Not only from a standpoint of successful convictions, but also the advice we provide to other county officials. The two promises I make to you are that I will work extremely hard to protect and defend Humboldt County, its citizens, and its taxpayers. And I'll do that in a way to try to minimize the cost and effects upon victims, witnesses, and taxpayers again. Also, I will maintain an open door policy to address any questions, issues, concerns, complaints that you may ever have. I would like to put all of my experience and my desire to improve Humboldt County to work for you as your next district attorney. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity that I've had to be your district attorney for the last 3.5 years. I've enjoyed the job, believe that I've done a great job. Our district attorney's office has improved dramatically since I've been the district attorney. And everybody can self-proclaim those type of things. Before I came into the county as the chief deputy district attorney, there had not been any trials in the previous term of the district attorney. I'm the one who did all the jury trials prior to taking office, and I and all of our staff have all done jury trials since then. Now, have some got overturned? Absolutely. I challenge you to find an office that doesn't have overturned cases, and I'll show you an office that's not working hard. Because there are those times, just like Kevin stated, that you take a case to court because it's a close call, and you need that jury to make a decision. Well, that jury's not going to agree with you 100% of the time, even though we think that what they have done should be penalized. The jury doesn't always agree with that. And yes, some of the cases have been overturned at the Supreme Court. That's okay. Show me an office where they have it. And I'll show you an office that's not taking tough cases to court. We work hard in the district attorney's office. I believe that most of the citizens would agree with that. We work hard and we are proud of what we do. I'm proud to say that I've been your district attorney, and I hope and I ask for you to vote for me again and continue to be your district attorney. Thank you.
I join Michael and Russell in offering my thanks as well. But I want to close by giving fair warning to the criminals in our county. If you are a thief, no matter which method of thievery you choose, you're stealing from your neighbors, people that have worked hard to acquire their property. People that have sacrificed to get ahead, and I have no use for you. If you're a dope dealer, you peddle your poison to our children, and you profit from the misery you inflict on them and their families. They're the root of many of our social problems, and they drain on our community's resources, and I have no use for you. If you're a bully, if you victimize your spouses and children, citizens of our county with acts of unjustifiable violence, I have no use for you. If you are a criminal, I have dealt with your guilt before as a deputy DA, as an elected DA, and as a special prosecutor all over northern Nevada. And I promise you that you will be pursued by our dedicated law enforcement officers with a renewed vigor and a restored morale, and you will be caught. And when you are caught, you will deal with me and 12 of your peers, Humboldt County citizens, in a court of law, and we will have justice. By the late 1960s, NASA engineers had answered President Kennedy's challenge. They knew how to get a man to the moon, but they were struggling with how to get him home. All they had to do was send somebody from Humboldt County, because no matter how far you send one of us, we'll always find our way home. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kevin Pasquale. I'm home for good, and I'm here to help.